Hello, everyone, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and tell a friend. Okay, so on the docket today, we have Sister Wives, Season of the Boring, Season 20, Episode 3, all about the eggplants. And if these grown ass hardback women sitting down on my TV and trying to tell me that they don't know what an eggplant is, Cody, I don't know what to say about you. Mm, mm, mm. But anywho, this is what we're dealing with. This was another Nothing Burger episode, with the exception of this particular scene where production asked Cody and Robin, what does it feel like moving house without all of the family helping you? And I say this to say, this was a prime example of what has been kept on the editing room floor for 19 seasons. These two fucktards standing up there and refusing to earn a fucking paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. And it also, like them putting their house on sale, getting their dream house, the way how they edited it. We have to sell our house in order to get the new house. Okay. Ain't that how everybody, with the exception of the 1% to 3%, can do it? Like, why does everybody on this show talk down to us like we don't know what normal everyday life is?
Right.
Like, this is basic homeowner buying things. And then when I sat back and I saw the funny editing of how they're representing, trying to give this false narrative of how they need to get out of McMansion 1 because it's so much bad memories, and they got the call, and the wives disappeared, and marriages broke down, and the children don't like him, and he needs this new house because it'll have more room for the children to come, but no mention of repairing relationships with said children. But I digress. Why was y'all in such a rush to get rid of the first house?
Thank you.
Is it because we have it on TV recording that first house was a family asset, and that two of the three OG wives gave you money to buy it, which you are not going to pay back? And did he slip and say that they need Coyote Pass to sell in order to get the new house or to keep the new house? Like, I didn't give a shit about Paint by Numbers with Mary. I didn't give a shit about the Twister movie part 4 with McKelty and Christine. Mazel tov to Maddie for being pregnant with her 4th baby. It kind of took me back that her due date is Garrison's anniversary of his passing. But mazel tov on the baby, wishing you and the baby safe delivery, which they did have, and everybody's happy and healthy. But this little scene right here was the only thing that sparked my interest. The rest of it was dog water. And TLC, do better, because if y'all planning to drag out season 20 with bullshit like what you have given us for episodes 1, 2, and 3, you can count me out. Period.
Look, this is how bad it was. I fell asleep after I saw Tony McKelty on my screen. So I didn't get a chance to rewatch it, but I did look up other like clips and highlights and stuff. So here's what the people say. So okay, according to what the people said, the people say that there were some key events, and one of the key events they say Cody and Robin move. Now on the good recaps, they say the like impetus for them moving was to entice the other children to visit. My whole thing with that is, like, wouldn't phone calls and showing up for them entice them more than the house? I'm just saying.
Repairing the relationship.
Yes. Wouldn't that be more enticing?
Reaching out. But again, it's still Cody saying they have to come to me.
Exactly.
They have to bend at the knee to me. Nobody likes you and your frowsy wife. I think Maddie said it best this weekend. She's a liar. She's a
I
liar.
have a I have a question for you though.
Mhm.
Here's the thing, and he wants them to come to him, right? Here's the thing, uh, Cody, you moving into a bigger house is not going to entice them to visit because they didn't move.
Mhm.
Both of them didn't move clear cross country to get away from you. So how did you think a bigger house with Robin was going to entice them to visit?
I don't
What?
know. I don't know.
What? What?
Hold on. Let's just
Sarah?
say hi to everybody who's here.
Oh,
Hi, Ryan. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. I This was some bullshit. This was like y'all like I have questions that I feel that will not be answered.
we're not gonna get no good stuff this season. And here's what's gonna happen: the only good stuff that's gonna happen is the sale of Coyote Pass, which we all know is gonna be like, it was just never mind. Janelle and Mary got screwed. We know that, but anywho, so that was the first, like they say, key event. Now the second big thing I found what people were saying is like McKelty and Tony moved. So I guess Christine and David are helping Tony and McKelty move. They
Mhm.
drive through the little tornado people. They seem to be
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, it was outside the tornado. Their move was a
And
nothing burger.
but it also showed that family was helping McKelty move. Christine and David helped her and Tony and the kids move cross country, and then Janelle and her brood drove 4 hours on the interstate to come over and say hi, how do, and pick up. I think they took McKelty's kids for the night so that they can settle in to the Charlotte house because they trying to say that Tony got to go to work the next day.
Right. Listen, hello,
Okay.
he has to go from the bedroom to the living room. But we got you. We got you.
But it is a very nice house that they have. Christine was like her I guess her rock or whatever. Like she's gonna miss McKelty. You could do better. Like Aspen. Start going to Aspen, who's a bit more rational than McKelty. Let McKelty go and do whatever it is that she's doing in Charlotte. And if you need an emotional support child, utilize Aspen. You still have her, and she'll give you a
Exactly.
grandbaby.
Hmm.
But this episode was boring, and Cody and Ryan lying about why they need a bigger house. Yes, but did you see like the littlest girl? What's her name?
Ariella.
Ariella. She's the littlest one. God, I was stumbling over that. I didn't want to
Yeah.
say the wrong thing. She said point blank into the period, I want a big house. Just like her daddy. That is her father child. That is her father child. She said exactly what Cody wanted from the beginning. I need a bigger house for me. Period. I cannot wait to see the fall of Cody and Robin Brown. I will not be happy until they're investigated by the IRS and detained in handcuffs and taken down and charged by the Attorney General of Arizona for some sort of fraud, something, because the whole sale of the first house, the purchase of the second house, tying it up in a trust so nobody can get to it or lay claims on it. Like, yeah, this is all, and cash offers, no contingencies. Wow. Wow. Where is the financial account? We've been saying this for 4 years now.
Four.
I don't get it. Don't get it. Like, if y'all, okay, Janelle and Mary, if y'all want to, like, not get back a portion of your money that we have proof on this show you rightfully deserve, which was the money that you put into McMansion 1, and feel happy about the crumbs that you got from Coyote Pass, okay, okay. I'm tired of fighting for these women if they're not fighting for themselves. How Tony
Hmm.
can afford a Tesla? Well, aren't they selling cheap now? Wait,
Oh
this was
yeah, they're
last
cheap now.
year.
They're cheap now. They're cheap now.
No, they were still high last year.
Not out here. Like out here,
Um,
everybody and mama got a Tesla. Like it's they're pretty much like Hondas now out here.
wow. We have a lot of the trucks, the silver ones.
Oh, the cyber. Oh, those beastly cyber trucks. Oof.
Right, they're always broken down. You see a tow truck in front of them all the time down here. I guess they don't
People
like
fell
the
for that.
humidity. Yeah, there's a lot of them down here, the cyber trucks, and they're always broken down. Mm-mm-mm.
Couldn't be me.
No, no, I'd ride a donkey cart first. But yeah, so wait, what were the highlights of this episode?
Okay, so that was the second thing I found. The third thing I found, like Mary's painting party. I'm not sure how that was a key event, but okay.
Again, they were painting eggplants. I liked painting 3 and 4. 3 was very like artistic because to me, the lady painted an eggplant and then did spackle like she put like little paint drops all over it, which it made it look like a cum shot to me. So I thought that was cute. And then the fourth lady, she did a picture of an eggplant. She did a picture of Cody, and then what I thought was a rooster, but somebody else was saying it was probably a robin. But I thought, I don't know. I thought it was a rooster. And that one was kind of interesting because it made you like, what you saying over there? You saying that Cody's a dick, or I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
It was subject to interpretation, but
Gotcha.
she even put the ramen noodle hair on the rooster.
Oh wow.
It was so freaky. It was cartoonish. It was really well done. And Jen is not an artist, but bless her heart, she does move a scene along. And what's her name? Mary did something like eat me and a eggplant. I don't know. I think I just made that more interesting than what it was, but I was not. It was a waste of time. Um, what was the other thing? They moved. They got there safely. Yay.
And it was a pregnancy announcement. They said
Pregnancy announcement for Maddie. She announced that she will be having her fourth baby, and her due date is the anniversary of Garrison's passing. So yay. That was it. They are 4 hours away from Camp Janelle. Um, she says it's an easy commute. So I don't like driving for that period of time. I
Mm-hmm.
would have to take a flight, but that's just me.
No, I get you. Yeah, there's some people have some had some like kind of reactions or whatever. And the one that stood out to me is this Cody and Robin's new home. The move to a larger house is presented as a fresh start for Cody and Robin, but for some critics have questioned the decision given the family's financial situation and the reality of the ongoing rifts. So basically, the Peoples are not letting them get a new house.
Well, look. Um, okay, so wait. Ryan says one creator I follow calls Cody and Robin and their brood the bird and her feathered crew. I can see that. I can see that. Um, I had no interest in anything other than what happened with this fake moving um scene with Cody and Robin. Like you got all of this money to be selling a $1 million house and upgrading to a $2 million house, but you can't hire movers. You are using child
Mm-hmm.
labor to move the enormous quantities of junk in this house. Like when you move in house, that's a time that you go through a major purge and you start throwing away everything that you haven't used since you moved into the existing house, because you are not paying movers to move that shit to your next house. You starting fresh. And I'm just like, that rusty, dusty furniture that they had on the balconies of the old house they're moving over. They're fighting over this, and bully. Cody is such a bully. The way how he was like, I got to move this 20-foot table to my new house. I want it in the house and I'm just going to pester her until I get my way. And Robin, you put up with that. You condone that. You encourage that. And watch that table wind up in one of them outhouses, because there is no way in hell that stupid table can fit into the cookie cutter layout of the kitchen, the dining room, and mm-mm. She's going to buy more tacky furniture, and bet you anything she's taking that same bed frame with the mattress that is way too big for it to the new house. We're going to see more. That whole place is going to be full
Mm-hmm.
of pictures and paintings and cruise ship art and sculptures and all sorts of crap. It's going to look like a mess. It's going to look like a fun house at the carnival. I cannot wait to see how disastrous it is. And
I think personally, this is tinfoil high time.
mhm,
Um, I think they bought the new house to hide assets that we haven't seen yet.
of course they're hiding that. They got rid of the family asset so that Mary and Janelle will no longer have a claim on it. And that's why the family asset was sold into a trust so it can't be touched. And the new house has been placed in a trust so it can't be touched.
I think there's more like gaudy things that we haven't seen yet.
I can't believe it. This is just so ridiculous. Hi, Auntie. Welcome, welcome. Most people downsize as their children grow up. It doesn't make sense. Well, she's not letting her children go because you heard her say the new house is moving them closer to their school and their church. She wants
Mm-hmm.
to keep them there.
Exactly.
None of that house or outhouses is available for any of the other children to come and visit them. Well, shit, they got Gwen that still lives in Flagstaff, and she don't go over there unless somebody passes away. Let's just call a thing, people. He does not want any of his children around him. So the one thing that I did like McKelty saying was that they have several hubs. Like after what happened with Garrison, they don't want any of their family to be alone. So they got the hub in Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, and North Carolina. And none of those children are ever alone. They got someplace that they can go, and the sibling relationships are tighter now. I'm like, it's sad that it took that happening to bring the kids closer together, but I'm glad that they have resources and they making sure that they taking care of their own. Not that they didn't take care of Garrison. Garrison's issues were more complex than
Right.
things could take care of. They really were. I have to run over here quick now if I want to say hi because I know y'all are having less and less to discuss. Kelly, you so right. Oh my God, I'm not the only one who thought their layout of that house was bad. It was. It was. They had a better kitchen in the old house. I thought it was bigger in the old house. And I don't like the configuration. Like, unless they're not showing us properly, I would like to see like an architectural layout of this house, because the way how the film crew set it up, it's horrible. I don't like it. It seems very closed in, like a lot of walls. And I would figure that they would want more open floor plan. The old house had an open floor plan. This one, it just seems rather boxed off. And he's talking about how elegant and I can't even remember what the word was that he used. But like it's his new word of the day he's using for the house. I guess it equals elegant and whatever. Y'all gonna bring that down to a pig pen, just like how you did the first house. Um, hold on, not cruise ship. That's what it is, cruise ship art. Someone broke it down. Buying this house tied up his money for child support. Yep, yep, it did. The new layout wasn't open at all. No, nope. Yep, very traditional. I mean, he's talking about how it has is clean and whatever. White walls don't make it clean, boo.
Mm-mm.
And then how the fuck? Let me tell you, Cody could never come and do nothing for me. He's standing up there. Does this house have studs? Well, it wouldn't be standing up if it didn't have studs, dickhead. He's just so fucking irritating to me. And the people from the McMansion 1 neighborhood must be so fucking glad that he is gone and no longer like cutting down trees that could almost crash on their houses. I'm like, he can never be my neighbor. He can never fucking be my neighbor. The only good thing that he did was buy a house where he can't see his neighbors.
Mm.
And I'm glad that he admitted that. Can you imagine how much they were asking for this house? Because he said they had to wait till they dropped the price.
Mm.
Fuck. Cody, where do you work? Robin, we know you don't work. How are y'all paying for this? Who is buying and selling y'all houses? Because I know y'all don't have any money. I don't get it. I don't get it. Elegant, where were the chandeliers? Exactly. I didn't see any like up to date light fixtures. The floors were not like something to go wow about. I didn't even hear any echoes. Like it isn't acoustically pleasing to me either. Mind you, I ain't got nothing like that. So I could be coming from a place of complete jealousy. However, that really stops when I sit down and go, okay, how am I paying for this mortgage? Because
Mm-hmm.
if somebody calculate it's over like $20,000 a month in mortgage, I don't
20K
think,
a month.
yeah.
Wait. That's 240 grand per year. Ooh.
It's like a shitload of money because remember, they didn't really have any money, like equity coming from the first house
Right.
because he had remortgaged and financed it and took all of the equity out that he could of that
Mm-hmm.
first house. So when you
Yes.
selling it, you really not getting nothing to carry over to the second house. So that's what makes me feel like he renegotiated his contract with TLC, got a signing bonus to put down as a down payment on the second house
Had to.
because he didn't sell Coyote Pass. He's planning to sell Coyote Pass now because he needs to make these mortgage payments.
Mm.
And
20K
that's
a
why
month.
he's pimping his ass out on the military show
Right.
because she refuses to work.
But I don't think she has any marketable skills, though. I'm sorry.
Listen, if you want to live in a $2.1 million house, you better fucking find some skills.
True.
They want to live this high life to prove that they are doing so much better than the other wives that left him. But it is not financially feasible what they're doing, what they're showing us. The other wives have streams of income, be it real estate, be it agriculture, be it hospitality, be it the MLMs that brought them money, which was feeding into his family account to support these two beggars. Where is the money coming from now that the first three wives are keeping their own money from their
Mm-hmm.
businesses? They're starting new businesses, and he can't tap in on the MLMs. How is he staying afloat with his sweet, shy, timid wife?
Okay, I'm glad you said that because now that you brought that up, I want to see the loan papers. I want to see the papers because you need some verifiable income in order to sign for a house and have a mortgage. So
Mhm.
I want to see what they list, who they listed as their employer, like what business. I'm
It's
curious.
just TLC. He had to have signed a new contract. I'm telling you. And he probably got signed with the military show and showed that contract as well.
Mm, I got you. So
That's their
since
work. So they
yeah,
have to show the contract to show
right,
estimated income.
that makes sense. That makes complete sense.
But this is dog water though, because if this season, this is the content we're getting, if they sign for season 21, like, I don't care. I don't
Mm,
care.
mm,
Nobody wants to see them. Allegedly, they're filming for next season, but it's just going to be a disappointment. They probably have some tricky mortgage like the cul-de-sac homes, probably. But again, those balloon payment, I don't think you can do a balloon payment anymore after the mortgage industry crashed. Remember?
yes.
Ah, I'm so late. Wendy, you ain't missed nothing, but thank you for joining us. Like, this is exercise in frustration with them. It really is. Um, I don't know. Like, everybody in here, please give us a thumbs up because there's not many of y'all. Please give us a thumbs up. I'm requiring it. Actually, let me give a thumbs up right now because I'll be talking and begging and wait, did I do it? Oh wait, yeah, I did. Okay, guys, we need thumbs up. Nobody's watching our shows anymore, but we just come on here to I come on here to vent my frustrations because this show is stupid. Um Okay, so Jamal, anything else we need to talk about? How much do y'all think they are making this season? I would say each of them is coming in um at or around 1 million for the season. And I don't think it's deserved. I think the three wives, including Mary, deserve that money.
Right.
But I would give 1 million for Cody and Robin together because they show us nothing. And when they do show us something, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. You trying to rewrite history is not fucking entertainment for me. Just isn't. You telling me that now you're moving to this house so you can find a space for Truly. You couldn't find a space for Truly in the existing house?
Mm-hmm.
It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, 4476 square feet and no room for a hide and seek, much less Truly. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. It is insulting. It's insulting. Oh my god. Hi, sorry, I didn't see you saying hi. Yes, I swear I got that. Can't believe. I've got to put your name. Okay. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Okay, so this is it, y'all. This. I'm so sick of this show. Jamal, any final thoughts?
I mean, this is really what we're gonna get for the rest of the season. I'm dead serious. We're not gonna get nothing juicy. But
Mhm.
remember, we've been asking for forensic accountants for 3 years now, 3 if not 4
Mhm.
years, and we're just not gonna get it.
No. No. Um, I'm just sick and tired of this nonsense. It's not even worth it. Like, y'all got to do better to keep my interest for the rest of the season. Period.
I mean, when you think about it, though,
Mm-hmm.
the best entertainment, I hate to say it this way, is when things kind of collapse because you've seen them coming, right? Now that everything's collapsed, I mean, there's really nothing else. We know Coyote Pass is going to be like a want want. We know that,
Mm-hmm.
but there's nothing else.
Wait, she too old to be playing hide and seek? Who is she playing hide and seek with? Cody? Oof. Watch they lose her. And I thought that this idiot, Robin, didn't like to be in the trees, and this compound is surrounded by trees.
Right.
Again, all she did, what did Maddie say? That she's the best liar she's ever seen or something like that. Maddie and Peyton went on tirades this weekend on the social medias. Um and if you want to find out what they said, listen to Peter Mons, because apparently what Peyton said was taken down. But Maddie's people were talking and asking her questions, and she actually responded um, very fairly. She didn't pull any punches. She wasn't insulting. She called a spade a spade. You know,
Hmm.
the lies they tell. Yep, yep. Hey, Michelle, you are late. You're
You
gonna
know,
have to be part of the replay crew.
I think we need to start watching the good social medias versus this show to get the good goss because what the TLC is giving us is like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
Should we might
Um,
should we might need to start reviewing Peter Mon at this point because it sounds like his
he's been,
gimmick.
yep, he's been going off on the Browns. And it's true. It just doesn't make any sense what we're seeing here. And it is because it's still more than a year behind. We're like a year and a half behind. And they will never catch up. We know what's going on in real time, and we're just over it. We're just over it. Ryan, how are you typing and you driving? No more comments from you, Missy. Oh, you're home now? Okay. Good Lord. I'd be scared for y'all. Anyway, that's it for today. We have no more, we have no other kind words. Thank you for the replay, honey. Um, we have no more kind words to say about this. We love to hate. Oh yeah, I know those two ladies. Well, I don't know the two ladies, but we love to hate everything. Does a weekly live just looking at their social media. It's called Browntown. That's the perfect name for it because it is full of shit, probably.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, but their lives are really long. They're like 3 hours. I don't have time to waste for that. But anyway, y'all, we're wrapping up. I have to watch Seeking Sister Wife's episode from yesterday.
I can't
And
wait to watch. Now at least they're giving us something, and especially with the scamming that came out. Oh,
oh my God. They need to show us Christine, Sue, and Cody. I
thank
would like
you.
to see that. I would like to see that.
Yes.
You hit the nail on the head, but I bet you they don't show it
Nope.
because Cody doesn't want to put his business out there like that. Bye. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, Auntie. But join us tomorrow for Seeking Sister Wife. I'll start working on that right now. Jamal, any final thoughts?
Nah, just be aware. This is what we're gonna get from Sister Wives. They're giving us nothing.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Sloppily executed nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, bye everybody, and hopefully you'll be able to join us tomorrow. Okay. So until next time,
Yep.
bye.
Bye.